Hi, this is a reading for the last part of March 2021. I have been doing these semi-monthly, asking for a message from Spirit to the general public, something that's for our highest good and will help us cope with the next few weeks. Standard disclaimer comes here for entertainment purposes only. Now, I've got my favorite tools, the Wisdom of the Kayak deck, the Wildwood Tarot, and Celtic Tree ogham. I really wish that this reading could have said, everything's going to be great, but that's just not how things are going lately. So I'm starting with First Snow from the Wisdom of the Kayak deck. This card is about the beginning of a challenging period. It is time to prepare, make plans. It's suggested that we stay a little to ourselves, maybe withdraw from other people, but gather our inner strength and our inner abilities, talents. Ooh, the Guardian. Oops. How does video work? The Guardian from the Wildwood Tarot. Now, this is also about challenge. We're being challenged to face our darkness, to face our fears, to face our anger, to face our frustration, and to give it a good, honest assessment. Are our fears based in reality? Or do they belong to the past? Is it something we no longer need to fear? Same thing with anger. What are we angry about and why, really? And I think at the base of a lot of anger is pain and, well, fear. So this should be seen as an opportunity to face what we're afraid of, resolve any issues that we need to resolve, so that we're able to move forward. All this is sweetened by the Heather ogham for the last part of March. Well, both of these cards are warnings about a challenging time coming up. Heather is a very uplifting, it brings spiritual joy. Imagine walking in a field of heather and how light that might make you feel. Our inner state is reflected in how we react to the world. And actually, this card, the Guardian, too, urges us to go through changes that may affect how we act in the world, how we make our decisions, and to examine areas where we are not acting from a loving heart. Now, Heather helps us find that inner compassion and inner peace. I think of the energy of this a lot like I do the chlorite quartz, which is a healing the healer stone, because Heather wants us to resolve the issues inside ourselves that keep us from being loving human beings. And if we've been concentrating too much on ourself, Heather helps us open up to others and to see how we can be of service in the world. And once we've done our inner healing work, how we can spread that, how we can share that with the outside world. So these are the themes that March, the second part of March, is coming up with. I think some of the challenges could relate to the situation with COVID. Many restrictions are being lifted now. States are opening up here in the United States. But it's an experiment. We don't know exactly what's going to happen. So there will probably be new challenges to face, new ways to act. And Heather reminds us to act in ways that are benefit for other people and not just selfishly for ourselves. So, still in a challenging period, still figuring things out. I also get the feeling from first snow, preparations may have to do with getting paperwork in order. Again, here in the US, it's tax time. So, getting all the necessary forms and documents and proofs together would be a good thing to tackle during the last part of March. But just getting things in order, perhaps part of spring cleaning, with your IDs, any contracts that you have, just get that prepared. Also, with the whole COVID situation, I have noticed some stores are starting to run low on certain items again. In my case, it's really a kind of food that my cat likes that isn't available. So check your stores. What do you need? What supplies do you need? And be prepared. I'm not saying hoard. Don't hoard the toilet paper. But just make sure you have everything you need for the next 2 or 3 weeks. Okay? Well, that I think covers the second half of March. We're going to have some challenging situations. Some may be physically challenging, in the material world. Others may be challenging ourselves to reconcile our own inner demons, come face to face with our own darkness, let go of some fears that have been holding us back. And know that as we heal ourselves, we will be in a better position to bring healing to the world and to others. Be an example of healing, an example of peace, an example of lightheartedness. And I think we will end the month stronger, more courageous, more compassionate, and in a better place. Hope you've enjoyed this. Hope it has been helpful. If you stumbled across this new channel that I have started on YouTube, hello. Thank you very much. And we'll see what life has to bring. I hope it brings you many, many blessings. Thank you.